Ready. Play.
Well, there we go. Okay, cool. Great to have a little chat here with Kiki. Actually, I did ask our Talking Tennis community if they had any questions, and I'm just going to choose this top one here. Is Kiki your real name, or is it a nickname?
No, it's my real name. Yeah, okay. And it's the only name I have. So yeah, no, it's my real name. Yeah, I know Kristina Mladenovic. They always call her Kiki, and sometimes other girls get named that as well. But no, it's my for me, it's my real name.
Have you ever met another Kiki in the Netherlands or anywhere?
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
okay.
girls are called Kiki. Yeah, it's not a really familiar name, I would say, but it's or not really common. But yeah, you hear it quite sometimes.
Cool. I'm gonna now just show you some pictures, and I'd like you to tell me what you're thinking or feeling, or just give me some thoughts. Maybe even the first thing that comes in.
Is it from me or?
They are pretty much all
good.
you. They are pretty much all you. Let's begin with... Let me find the first picture. Okay, yeah, perfect.
Oh, Serena.
French Open.
Yeah, semi-final 2016.
Yeah.
My first semi-final, or first and only semi-final in a Grand Slam. Great memories, of course. Like if you say, that's my highlights. I think in result-wise in my career. Especially already in that year. I didn't expect that. So this is great memory playing Serena Williams, the best women in our sports. In Paris, in a semi-final of a Grand Slam was a great memory.
It's funny in tennis because I think there's a famous quote, I think from Jimmy Connors, which is the best thing in tennis is winning a tennis match. The next best thing is losing a tennis match. So, I mean, you're talking quite positively about that run, but do you ever think about what you might have been able to do differently in that match and then even go on to greater things?
Yes, because before the match it was still a little bit like a question mark if I was going to play that match because I had an injury in my calf. Okay. Like I had a strain in a muscle in my calf, so it was a little bit like beforehand, okay, can I play or not? In the end, I decided to play, but I was going on court more like, can I finish the match? And not like going into the match like, okay, I want to win this match. So if I can play that match again, and that's what I always now say to the girls, if you start a match, play for winning it and not to play a good match. Yeah.
I guess that also changed you were probably more aggressive than you normally would be because you want to keep the points shorter and yeah. Okay, next picture. Wimbledon quarterfinal. That's where I was getting confused between semis and quarters. You lost there in 2018 to Georges, right? What are your thoughts about that match and just Wimbledon in your career?
Well, Wimbledon, of course, if you say the name Wimbledon, everyone knows it. Also, like not tennis fans, so that's like the most prestigious tournament in the world. For me, like being more like always a clay court player who hated to play on grass. If you would say in the beginning of my career you're gonna reach the quarterfinals of Wimbledon, I would sign it for sure. But so to being here in this position, to play a good friend of me also, it was great. I was really close also to win this match, so it also still feels like it sucks like still a little bit that I lost this one. Yeah. But on the other hand, after the match, you're also really happy for Julia for her to be in the semis and to play on one of the biggest courts in the world against one of your friends. It's unbelievable.
Okay, got one or two random ones to sort of finish us off with. First of all, I'm just going to show you Iga Swiatek. What are your thoughts on her as a player and just her meteoric rise in this sport?
It's impressive what she is showing. To be honest, I've never played against her, so that's a bit weird. Like, because most of the girls that are now still playing, I always played against. But how she adapting on the court, how she's still improving herself week by week over the years, but also still now improving like where she can, and even being the #1 player, and you still find those small adjustments all the time. I think that's impressive, and that shows how good she is and how good she wants to be. Impressive, the work she has done.
Okay, penultimate one. This is you looking a little sad, but it's your last tennis match in Tokyo. I mean, how difficult was that? I mean, look, we touched on it earlier in the press conference about being relieved in many ways, but just talk us through this particular day in your tennis career, your last day in your professional tennis career.
Yeah, it's really tough because before the match you already know, like, okay, maybe this is the last time that I'm talking with my coach before the match, that I'm doing my warm-up. And I knew that I still had doubles afterwards, but I knew this could be my last singles match. I didn't win a lot of matches yet that year after my surgery, so I didn't go in with a lot of confidence. But I was like, okay, let's go for this. Let's make the best of it. Let's make the best of my last match. I lost 6-4 in the third against Marketa Vondrousova, and she ended up with the silver medal. So
Tough first round.
Tough first round. In the end, I thought I did a great job, but at that moment, it really was hurting, and I think you can also see that a little bit on my face. But at the other hand, I was also fine with the way I was ending my career. I did it on my notes, and I think it's the best feeling you can have.
This was the least emotional picture I could
Yeah,
find.
that's
I didn't
good.
want to find out. So I did this is my best anyway.
Yeah, well, the thing is also, I won't, like, now if I talk over my career, I will not be sad or disappointment, or for me it's just happiness, and I look back at a great career with only good feelings. So for me to talk about it now, it's perfect, but of course at that time, and losing always sucks. So
Last question, Kiki. And it's if you thought one or two of the other ones were random, this one is super random. What are you thinking? I just Googled Dutch cheese, basically.
Yeah.
This is the picture I found. You can talk about anything about your homeland, but you can also tell me about your love or disgust of cheese. I don't know. Botic, I just want to tell you this. I showed Botic van der Zandschulp a similar picture, and he told me he didn't like cheese. And I was like, wow.
how can you not like cheese? No, I love cheese, and to be honest, I love the Netherlands. I still live there. I cannot imagine living somewhere else. I love my country. I always also loved playing for my country. That's why I'm also still here to be part of the team. But I think we have a great culture, great food things as well. But I just like that also everything is close by with us. My family live close. I can go there any day. So for me, the Netherlands, it's really home. And I think I can say that I would never leave my country.
There we go, confirmed. Kiki Bertens likes cheese. And Botic, how can you not like it?
Yeah, I don't understand. Probably like stroopwafels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, Kiki.
Thank you. I didn't know that they didn't like cheese.
There you go. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.